Okay, we're in. Yeah, good day everyone. This is Donald and I want us to calculate for 1.5 or the 3.5, depending on what the software tells us to do. We've been creating a lot of videos. The problem is our videos are very lengthy nowadays, so I'll do everything I can to make this one as quick and short and fast as possible. If you've been watching my videos, this is how you get it. When you go to renaapps.com or renaapps.com, click on virtual football tips. On virtual football tips, click on the premium calculator. We'll have two softwares, the premium, the trial. The trial is 95% accurate, the premium is 100. The trial is only for demonstration, to practice before signing up for a trial, a 100% version. So let's click on the premium calculator. We'll open up a new tab. Since it's on BET9JA, we're going straight to BET9JA. The moment BET9JA opens up, we'll click on virtual. When we click on virtual, the next step is to click on statistics. Copy the code from the statistics and open it in a new tab. So click on statistics, copy this code from statistics and create it on a new tab. Paste it on a new tab. Now once the statistics open, click on head to head. Okay, making it like this makes it very easy and fast to make calculations. We start calculating from the first half, but this is second half. So since the second half we don't have enough time to calculate, I want us to have enough time to calculate. We still have enough time to place our bets and relax a bit. But this is how we do it. We'll calculate from odds within 118 to 125. If you've been watching our videos, you should be familiar with that already. Odd 118 to 125. It shouldn't be above 125. It shouldn't be below 118. It is only within those range it works. And please, before this match starts up, I want to use this time around to tell you certain things. You see, this virtual football is very dynamic. Like most times you see me record videos, I teach you things, it works. After a certain time, it stops working. Now the company has so many spies out there. The company that offers this virtual football service, they have so many spies. Even your bedside also gives them feedback. Now let me explain properly. We all have a service provider. We have MTN, we have Glo, we have so many service provider. If anybody comes in online and says this is an IP address or a proxy address you can use to make call for free, browse for free, or do certain things for free, your service provider would do their possible best to make sure those tricks that have been discovered stops working. That is why if you go to Google and you search for virtual football, so many things stops working. What I'm trying to say in essence is this: most times some of these loopholes, like what I'm using is loophole. I'm a white hat hacker. I discover loopholes and will make use of it to make profit. But most times all these things get outdated. So should, in case you're making use of the software, you undergo any error, any loss, make sure you call me as fast as possible. Now, so I can be able to check it up. Remember what I said, the odd must be 118 to 125. Like this is 140, so we're going to avoid it. This is 116, 140 is above 125, avoid. 116 is below 118, avoid. 140 is above 125, avoid. 116 is below 118, avoid. 140 is above 125, avoid. 150 is above 125, avoid. 150 above 125, avoid. 155, avoid. What is happening? It seems they have fixed this stuff up. Getting 128, 118 to 125 is difficult. Fine, if they come through one, we will go through the other way. If you don't see 118 to 125 in over 1.5, you can also see it in under 3.5. So since we can't find it over 1.5, let us go to under 3.5. 1.14 under 3.5 is below 118, avoid. 145 is below 118, avoid. 118, now notice something, over 1.5 here is 1.40, but under 3.5 here is 1.18. So as long as over 1.5 or under 3.5 is within 118 to 125, it's good to go. But should, in case up and down is not tallying, avoid it. Like this up over 1.5 is 1.16, 1.16 is below 1.18. Under 3.5 is 1.40. 1.4 is above 1.25, so avoid it. But we can go for this one. So we're clicking on under 3.5 for Lisbon and Oslo. Let us log into the premium calculator and make our calculations very, very fast. I would have done this long before now, but I wanted to make sure I explain certain things to you all. So let us log into the premium calculator. On the premium calculator, we're going to choose BET9JA. BET9JA, we'll put the home team and their away team, Lisbon and Oslo. First of all, you put the season number. Make sure the season number is always correct. This is season 53839. 53839. What is the match day we're calculating for match day 8? You can see it here, match day 8. We're calculating for match day 8. Our home team is Lisbon, away team is Oslo. Now go to your calculator, put your statistics. On statistics, put London. No, is it Lisbon or London? Lisbon. On your statistics, put Lisbon, away team, put Oslo. Make sure you're very careful while putting all these things. Oslo, Lisbon. Now count the number of under 3.5 in their last 4 matches first. 1 2 under 3.5, 0 2 under 3.5, 1 2 under 3.5, 1 0 under 3.5. The home team has 4 under 3.5. What of the away team? Away team refers to Oslo. Count Oslo under 3.5 in their last 4 matches. 0 1 under 3.5, 3 0 under 3.5, 1 0 under 3.5, 0 2 under 3.5. Away team has 4 under 3.5. Now wait for the final match to blow. The moment the final whistle blows, check. Oslo is playing 1-2. 1-2 means under 3.5. This simply means +1 for Oslo, which is 5. Now let us go to Lisbon. Lisbon is playing 0-1. 0-1 is under 3.5, means +1 for Lisbon, which is 5. 5 under 3.5 for home team, 5 under 3.5 for away team. The next thing is to put the number of goals. Goals for Lisbon is 7-12. Goals for Lisbon is 7-12. Goals for Oslo is 7-8. Goals for Oslo is 7-8. Now let us click on analyze match. The match is telling us to bet under 3.5. We filled everything and it's telling us to bet under 3.5. Now I can now have enough time to bet whatever I have in my account. I can bet 50,000 to get 59,000. You can see we still have up to 30 seconds to place this bet. So let us relax. We still have up to 20 minutes to place our bets. We still have up to 15 minutes to place our bets. Now you see, I was not even that fast. I can actually make the calculations faster than this, but I'm teaching, so I have to make calculations and still teach you what you need to know at the same time. The match is going to play under 3.5, 100%. The calculator does not fail. But why the calculator is bringing out the results for? Because the calculator told us under 3.5. You can see it. So why the calculator why the match is playing under 3.5? Because the calculator is 100% accurate. Let's simply calculate for another match. Now remember what I told you guys. It must be within 118 to 125. The calculator can never ever fail you. As long as you give the calculator what the calculator wants, the calculator will give you 100% undivided accuracy. Like he told us on that 3.5, see it here, and they're already playing. Okay, they're still playing 0-0. So let's start calculating for another match first. Let's start calculating for another match. This is, yes, you can see this is Edinburgh and Paris. This is 1.20 odd. And let us go with it. See it's here, Edinburgh and Paris 1.20 odd. Please, after making a calculation, always make sure you refresh your page. It's very, very important. So let's refresh our page. Why are you refreshing your page? So the calculator can calculate things faster. At the moment you refresh your page, this is the most important thing. Your season day number, your match day number should be correct. The one we calculated for has already played. They played 0-1 first half. The calculator told us under 3.5. So let us calculate for over 1.5 in our next match. This is Edinburgh and Paris. So on the calculator, we're putting Edinburgh, home team, away team, Paris. Away team is Paris. But the season day number is not correct. So our season day number has to be correct, else we're going to lose. 53839. That's the season day. 53839. The match day is match day 9. So let us put it to match day 9. You can see clearly match day 9. And you know what? Let me go to let's just consider. I wanted to go to Merrybet and show you. It's the same thing on Merrybet, on NairaBet. It's the same thing everywhere. But let us calculate very fast first. Okay, Edinburgh and Paris. Now click on your statistics. And your statistics, put Edinburgh and Paris. Edinburgh and Paris. Now pay detailed attention. Count the number of under 3.5 in their last four matches. This is last four. 1, 2, 3, 4 is their last four. So how many under 3.5? 1, 1 is under 3.5. 0, 2 is under 3.5. 1, 0 is under 3.5. Edinburgh had 3 under 3.5 in their last four matches. Now check for away team. Away team is Paris. Paris 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the last four matches. So how many under 3.5 do they have in their last four matches? 0, 1 is under 3.5. 1, 1 is under 3.5. 3, 0 is under 3.5. So Paris also has 3 under 3.5 in their last four matches. Now we're waiting for the match to almost blow. Can you see this match is playing 0-1? Now remember the calculator told us under 3.5, but that's by the way. The Edinburgh is telling us 12-5. Edinburgh is telling us 12-5, and Paris is telling us 2-1. No, Paris is telling us 9-11. Paris is telling us 9-11. Edinburgh told us 12-5. Paris is telling us 9-11. Now, what did they play? The match between Edinburgh, their last match, Edinburgh played 0-1, which is under 3.5. Paris played 2-1, which is under 3.5. So, under 3.5 plus under 3.5, which is 4-4. Now, let us click on Analyze Match. Analyze Match will tell us what to do. Analyze Match says bet over 1.5. I want you to pay undivided attention. Remember, the first thing we did was under 3.5. Calculator said under 3.5. The match played 0-1. Let me take you back to the match. This is it. At match the 8th, we calculated. It told us what was the match. The match was Lisbon Oslo. If you can take the video backwards, you can back forward the video. The calculator told us under 3.5. It played 0-1. The calculator is 100% undivided accuracy. You can calculate and calculate and calculate. You keep on winning and winning. But it's only on over 1.5 and on a 3.5. That is the only thing you can calculate for Africa. You will lose. This time around, the calculator told us over 1.5 for Edinburgh and Paris. Now I'm going to fold my arms. Before second half, you will see 2 goals. Let us watch. Before second half, you will see 2 goals. I know my software. 100% accuracy. This is something I've been able to use to make tons and tons of millions. You can go through the Facebook page. You see lots of testimonies, lots of screenshots. The only thing is, most times this whole thing gets outdated. The company, most times they will fix our loophole, they'll fix our trick. All of a sudden, it's as though we are no longer online. But the only thing is, it only takes few weeks. If they fix any secrets, I will simply make some research, and in short space of time I'll fix it up. So what I'm trying to say is, should in case you undergo any challenge, do not fail to call my line. My phone number is everywhere on the website. Call me whenever you undergo anything. Tell me that, okay, this is what I noticed, and I'll be able to fix it up. The calculator told us over 1.5. It's still playing 0-0, but the calculator is 100% accurate. If it tells you over 1.5, it must surely play. So even if it's not playing over 1.5 in their first half, just relax a bit. Let us see how the match is going to end. It will end on over 1.5. My arms are folded, and we're watching the match between Edinburgh and Paris. Let us see the match play. Okay, I think it's playing first half 0-0, but second half is going to be surely over 1.5. The calculator cannot fail. So let us put our arms. First half 0-0, no problem. Let's keep our arms folded. Still 0-0. Let's put our arms and let's watch what is happening. Okay, I think this is the first goal. Is that the first goal? That is the first goal. Secretary, please close the door. I'm recording the video. That's the first. The fight on the decks. That's the first goal. Is this the second goal? This is Reynap's calculator 100%. I told you if it doesn't go first half, relax. I'm a programmer, a multi-talented programmer who gives you, I think 100% accuracy is an understatement. But this is it. If you want to sign up a premium contract with me, where you get to pay me 30% of your winning, the first calculation told us on that 3.5. You saw it. The same match day. Let me take you back. Not even too long. Not even too long. Not even too long. Liz, was it Oslo something? It was something on Oslo. Lisbon, Oslo, under 3.5. It played 0-1. Now the calculator said in the next match day. What I'm trying to say, you can calculate. Okay, imagine you calculated from 8 to 30 and you won all your bets. The next season, you won all your bets. Anything the calculator tells you to do, you do. You see, it's 0-2. That is it, undivided. If I should go to marybet.com, let me just show you how live it is. You will still see. Remember, it's the first match that played 0-2. Look at it, the first match. So let us go to Marybet. I just want to show you how badass my software is. So let us go to the Marybet platform. On Marybet, let us go to match day 9. You're going to see the same thing on Marybet. I want you to know it's live. Can you see it? 0-2. So the software is 100% accuracy is an understatement. If there's anything above 100% accurate, that is what the software is. But please, most times this company, they fix this loophole. You can see me beating them hands down now, but most times they fix it up. So if you want to sign up a premium contact, go to reynapps.com. This is where the website is. On reynapps.com, you click on virtual football. On virtual football, click on sign premium. What is happening to the website this morning? On reynapps.com, you click on virtual football. On virtual football, click on sign premium contract. Let me take you back. When you click on virtual football, click on sign premium contract. Initially, signing a contract was free of charge, but people have taken it for granted. At the end of the week, instead of them to pay you 30%, they tell you there is no data plan, they don't have money for electricity, no money to buy for this and all that, and they've been busy. So now I'm no longer accepting people free of charge, and I charge a registration fee to charge. But if you're skeptical, you want to know if my software really works, go to my YouTube channel. You will see lots of videos that no matter how long your data is, you exhaust it. There are lots of winnings on my YouTube channel. If you go to the Facebook channel, you also see lots of people's screenshots. People who have won, people who have not made $1 million in their life before ended up making millions through reynapps.com. So this is the video. I think at this point I'm just going to stop the video. We made 2 calculations. Yesterday we made 3 calculations. The first one entered, second entered, third one entered at a stretch. Today we have made 2 calculations. You want to sign up a premium contract, go to reynapps.com, click on premium and contact me.